Let's start with a simple question. If you suddenly had $20 million, what would you buy? For many ultra-wealthy people, the obvious answer would be a private jet. After all, a private jet represents freedom, luxury, and the ability to travel anywhere in the world whenever you want. But for a certain group of billionaires and collectors, there is something even more exciting than owning an aircraft. A car. Not just any car. We're talking about machines so rare, so exclusive, and so incredibly expensive that their price tags actually exceed the cost of many private jets. Some of these cars cost $10 million. Some cost $20 million. And a few reach prices that seem almost impossible for a road vehicle. What makes them so expensive? Sometimes it's the technology. Sometimes it's the performance. But most of the time, it's exclusivity. Many of the vehicles on this list were produced in extremely limited numbers. Some were limited to just a handful of units, and a few were built as one-of-a-kind masterpieces designed for a single client. Today, we're counting down 10 incredible cars that cost more than private jets. From futuristic hypercars built for speed, to handcrafted luxury machines created for billionaires who want something nobody else can own. And by the time we reach number 1, you'll hear about a car so exclusive that only one exists on Earth. Let's begin. 10. Bugatti Divo. Our countdown begins with a hypercar that perfectly represents the extreme engineering of Bugatti, the Bugatti Divo. At first glance, the Divo may look similar to the famous Chiron, but in reality, it was designed with a completely different philosophy. While the Chiron focuses on raw top speed, the Divo was built to dominate corners and deliver an intense driving experience. Engineers redesigned the aerodynamics, improved downforce, and reduced weight to make the car significantly more agile. Under the hood sits Bugatti's legendary quad-turbocharged W16 engine. This incredible power plant produces around 1,500 horsepower, allowing the car to reach breathtaking speeds. But the most fascinating part about the Divo is its exclusivity. Bugatti announced that only 40 units would ever be built, and before the public even had a chance to see the car in person, every single one was already sold. Each vehicle carried a price tag of approximately $5.8 million. To put that into perspective, many small private jets cost less than that. For Bugatti's clients, however, the Divo wasn't simply transportation. It was a collectible, a piece of automotive art. And for some owners, it became one of the most valuable vehicles in their personal collection. But if you think nearly $6 million for a car sounds expensive, the prices only get higher from here. 9. Pagani Huayra Imola. Next on our list is a hypercar that blends performance with breathtaking craftsmanship, the Pagani Huayra Imola. Created by the Italian company Pagani, this car represents the vision of its founder, Horacio Pagani. Pagani has always approached car design differently. Rather than producing thousands of vehicles each year, the company focuses on creating extremely limited machines that combine engineering and artistry. The Huayra Imola is perhaps the most extreme example of that philosophy. Its engine is a twin-turbocharged V12 developed by Mercedes-AMG. The power output reaches more than 800 horsepower, providing incredible acceleration and track performance. But what truly makes the Imola special is its rarity. Pagani produced only 5 units, just 5. That means the Huayra Imola is rarer than many private aircraft, and with a price of roughly $6 million, it easily earns a place on our list. For collectors, owning a Pagani is not just about speed, it's about craftsmanship. Every component is carefully designed, from the carbon fiber bodywork to the intricate interior details. The result is a car that feels less like a machine and more like a sculpture that happens to move at incredible speeds. 8. Bugatti 110. Bugatti appears again on our list with a tribute to one of its most legendary vehicles, the 110. This hypercar was created to celebrate the iconic Bugatti EB110, a groundbreaking model from the 1990s. The 110 combines modern technology with design elements inspired by the original EB110. Under the body sits an upgraded version of Bugatti's W16 engine, producing around 1,600 horsepower. That makes it even more powerful than the Chiron. The car can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just a few seconds and reach incredible speeds. But once again, exclusivity is the real reason behind its extraordinary price. Bugatti limited production to only 10 cars. Each one cost approximately $9 million. Among the lucky owners is world-famous football star Cristiano Ronaldo. For collectors, the 110 represents something extremely rare, a modern hypercar with deep historical inspiration. And of course, a machine that only a handful of people in the world will ever experience. 7. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. At number 7, we move away from hypercars and into the world of ultra-luxury automobiles. The Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. Created by Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, this vehicle is one of the most exclusive cars ever built, because there is only one. The Boat Tail was commissioned by a wealthy client who wanted something completely unique. The design was inspired by luxury yachts, classic Rolls-Royce models from the early 20th century, and elegant coach-built automobiles. Engineers and designers spent several years crafting every detail. The rear of the car features a sweeping design similar to the tail of a luxury yacht. Inside, the cabin includes handcrafted wood, polished metal, and custom materials chosen specifically for the owner. The estimated cost? Around $13 million. For that price, the buyer didn't just receive a car, they received a personalized masterpiece. 6. Bugatti La Voiture Noire. Few vehicles in modern automotive history have captured global attention like this one. La Voiture Noire. The name translates to the black car. This unique creation from Bugatti was built as a tribute to the legendary Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic. That original car is considered one of the most beautiful automobiles ever made. La Voiture Noire carries the same spirit into the modern era, with its flowing design, dramatic lighting elements, and powerful stance. The car looks like something from the future. Under the body sits the same W16 engine used in the Chiron. But what truly makes the car extraordinary is its exclusivity. Only one unit exists. The price? An astonishing $18.7 million, which means this car costs more than many luxury aircraft. 5. Pagani Zonda HP Barchetta. Even though the Pagani Zonda has existed for many years, the company continues to produce extremely rare special versions. The Zonda HP Barchetta is perhaps the most exclusive of them all. Only 3 units were ever built. One belongs to Pagani founder Horacio Pagani himself. The design is unique. The car has no traditional roof. The rear wheels are partially covered, and the styling looks almost futuristic despite the Zonda platform being older than many modern hypercars. The estimated price? Around $17 million. 4. Bugatti Bolide. The Bugatti Bolide is not designed for luxury. It is designed for extreme performance. This track-focused hypercar pushes engineering to its limits. The Bolide produces roughly 1,800 horsepower and weighs far less than most Bugatti vehicles. That combination gives it a power-to-weight ratio similar to professional race cars. Although it cannot legally drive on public roads, collectors were eager to own one. Production was limited to a small number of units, with prices approaching $5 million. 3. Bugatti Mistral. The Bugatti Mistral holds a very special place in automotive history. It is the final road car ever produced with Bugatti's famous W16 engine. To celebrate the end of an era, Bugatti created a stunning open-top roadster. Production was limited to 99 units, each costing around $5 million. Collectors rushed to secure their cars before production even began. For many enthusiasts, the Mistral represents the final chapter of one of the most legendary engines ever built. 2. Rolls-Royce Boat Tail. If you thought $13 million for the swept tail was expensive, the Rolls-Royce Boat Tail takes luxury to an entirely new level. This car is inspired by the design of high-end yachts. The rear section opens like elegant wings to reveal a hidden compartment containing luxury accessories. Inside, you'll find a custom champagne refrigerator, elegant tableware, and even a parasol. Only 3 units were created, and each one reportedly cost around $28 million. That makes the Boat Tail one of the most expensive automobiles ever built. 1. Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. Finally, we reach number 1, the incredible Mercedes-Maybach Exelero. This extraordinary vehicle was created by Mercedes-Benz as a high-performance concept car. The design is dramatic, long, and incredibly powerful. Under the hood sits a twin-turbo V12 engine producing over 700 horsepower. But the most astonishing part is its value. The Exelero has been estimated at roughly $30 million. For many years, it was owned by rapper Birdman, and to this day, it remains one of the most famous one-off luxury cars ever created. So here's the question. If you had the money to buy a private jet, would you actually choose one of these cars instead? For most of us, these vehicles exist in a completely different universe. But for billionaires and collectors, they represent something special. But art.